Hanukkah is a Jewish holiday. It's a minor Jewish holiday. It commemorates a historical event that took place about the year 165 BCE, where the Jewish people temporarily lost their homeland, and the Maccabees, which was a band of rebels in the Jewish community, rose up against the Syrian Greeks at that time, reclaimed Jerusalem, reclaimed the temple, rededicated the menorah, which was a 7-branch candelabra. They went into the temple and they found that they did not have enough oil to light the menorah and to keep it going until new oil could be reproduced in the hills of Judea. They decided to go ahead and light the menorah, and as long as it would last, and it lasted a miracle until the new oil was produced, which was 8 days. It's an 8-branch to represent the 8 days, okay? There is one other candle which is supposed to be, or one other holder which is higher than the other ones. It's called the shamas, a servant candle. Okay? This is the one that lights the others. There's actually a reason for it. This is not supposed to just offer light. It's supposed to be here to celebrate the miracle of Hanukkah. And so there's a phrase we call persume nisa, publicizing the miracle. Usually a family, when they light the menorah, will place it by their window, so when someone will walk by, they'll remember it's Hanukkah. What you're seeing over here is what the menorah in the temple looked like. It was a 7-branch candelabra. And this is the one that is found in most synagogues and temples. And this is a representation of the menorah that was found in the temple. This is the menorah, if you will, that the Maccabees, the heroes of the story of Hanukkah, came, discovered that it was unlit. They wanted to commemorate the holiday. They decided to go ahead and light the lamps of the 7-branch menorah. The 7-branch menorah represents God's presence in the world every single day. And as a result, we have actually not a menorah, but what's called a Hanukkah. Most people do call that menorah and call this a menorah, but more accurately, this would be called a menorah, and the one for Hanukkah should be called a Hanukkah, which is a dedication lamp for the holiday of Hanukkah. But if you tell people Hanukkah, they have no idea what you're talking about in America, but if you say menorah, they'll know what it is. A lot of traditionalists would feel that a Hanukkah is a minor holiday. It doesn't have the commercial resonance, nor should it. If anything, it is a spiritual holiday celebrating the idea of the Jewish people's connection to the homeland. It's the idea of the Jewish people emphasizing the spiritual traditions of our faith. The Maccabees were, if you will, zealots for the faith. They wanted to rededicate the temple. It's not a time of gift giving. It's not a time of celebration. It's not a time of family. But it was more a historical holiday of a very minor historical event. And so, yeah, they would probably say that it's been overly commercialized, just like many Christians would say the same thing about Christmas.